And now, live from the historic Hawaii Theater in downtown Honolulu, here's your host from Hawaiian Music Live, Brother Wade.
How's it? Welcome to the Moonlight Mele concert series presented by Haka Entertainment, coming to you live from downtown Honolulu at the historic Hawaii Theater. Big mahalo going out to Sweetwater.com and Aloha Roadway Services for their continued support, and to all of our cross-posting partners as well. Mahalo. Now, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we thank you for joining us on this Aloha Saturday. Of course, 5 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. Wherever you are in this world watching, mahalo for being with us, and hope you're safe and well. Again, we got the links for tips and donations, so if you can, take care of our musicians, our great staff, and of course, help to perpetuate this wonderful building we call the historic Hawaii Theater. We got a great show in store for you today. In fact, no further ado, let's just jump into the music, right? Why don't we, right? On upright bass, this is Chris Lau.
Aloha.
All the way on the other side. He is a slacky master over there, and we love this gentleman. Good to see him as well. Stephen Inglis with us today. And right smack dab in the middle, you talk about Hawaiian. Oh, yeah. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Walt Keale.
Hello, everybody. We're really happy to be here tonight. Sun's going down pretty soon. And on Nihao, everybody's getting ready for church. All the food is prepared. Nobody's working tomorrow. When they go to Halipule, nobody play instrument. It's only voices. So we'll try to do just like them. come from the east side. I live in Kailua. I get family in Palolo, Papakolea, and Makaha. So, but I got stuck on the east side. It's good over there by Kauai Nui Marsh. So I got this song I wrote for that place. After sitting along the marsh for maybe 4 or 5 years, about 3-4 days a week, we'll sit on this rock, just pull it, connect with all the land right there. So a song called Eia no Makone.
Eia no Makone Ika wanui hano hano Mapumeana ke alohala Kahi imalu mau Ae kalepo ae Be ahe ahe maila kamakani Hela makani Oi mai avu Hileva ulani Eia no Makone Eia no Makone Ika wanui hano hano Mapumeana Ke alohala Kai malu mau Ae kalepo ae Pe ahe ahe maila kamakani Hela makani Hoi mai avu Hine wavolani Eia no Makone Pani Wanui hano hano Mapumeana Ke alohala Kahi malu mau Ae kalepo ae Be ahe ahe maila kamakani Hela makani Oi mai avu Kaine waolani Eia no Makone Somewhere over the rainbow troubles smell like lemon drop. High above those chimney tops, that's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Oh, why, oh, why? roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright sunny days. I like the night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of those people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how's it, how are you? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They will learn much more than we will know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of those people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how's it, how are you? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They will learn much more and we will know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh. One of the things I love in Hawaii, my mom moved us away when we were 2 years old. And she wanted us to grow up with grandparents. And her father had passed away. Grandma had been gone for a long time. And so they moved us to my dad's family in Central California, the San Joaquin Valley. Yeah. And so we grew up at Grandma's house where there was nothing but bluegrass. When we go home, we listen to Skippy Inez and Uncle Mo. And so I love, people tell me sometimes, they say, hey, that ain't Hawaiian music. Oh yeah? Play me a Hawaiian song. And they play me a Hawaiian song and I tell them, I know that's Hawaiian words. That's Hawaiian mana'o. That's country music. And I tell them, play me another song. And they play me another song and I go, oh, that's nice, that's Hawaiian words. Hawaiian mana'o. That's jazz. So we play Hawaiian music, but we play country a lot of times. Anyway, this is one of those songs. You might remember it. Ubuae he mana'o ikawekiu o koke'e ikanani o ka'aina o kanoe o ai o kalalau e aina i taua lili o ai mea kule aloha nevermore.
see you.
E ho'i mai ana I ka hikina I ka la vela vela I ke kai Havana wana I poipu Pakoloa O kana lau He aina la I taua Lili O ai mea Kule aloha Nevermore say goodbye Nevermore say goodbye
Nevermore say goodbye. O kalana e aina I taua lili o ai mea kule aloha. Nevermore say goodbye. Nevermore say goodbye. Nevermore say goodbye. All right, some country music over there. We were blessed to be able to play a song on an album one time, composed by a really, really cool person named Natalie Merchant, and from the 10,000 Maniacs. And it's a song about, when you think about country, think about Hawaii and how so much has changed, not just over here, but all over the continent. And so anyway, she sings about motherland. The land is our mother. And most places you go Europe, and they talk about the land as the fatherland, yeah? And when you go into native countries, native places, the land is a mother, it's a woman. So anyway, I liked when I heard this song, I thought, oh, I gotta ask permission if we can sing it. And so we got permission, and just about 2 weeks ago, she posted on her Instagram page our video that we did years ago at Kukane Loco. So what a blessing, So I'd like to sing this song and dedicate it to her, and also to our land, to the Aina. This place, Nu'umea, that's the old name. Nu'umea answers to many other names. Some people call Hawaii. But the old name, you can look them up in Komulipo. The old name of this place is Nu'umea. Nu'umea o ka Aina, Nu'upapakini o ka Honua. So anyway, Nu'umea, we'll sing this song for the motherland. Where can you go? Far from the things that you know, far from the sprawl of concrete that keeps crawling its way, but 1,000 miles a day. Take one last look behind, commit this to memory and mind. Don't miss this wasteland, sad and lonely place when you leave. Keep your heart off your sleeve. Motherland, cradle me Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me. Don't go, don't you go. Oh, my five and I am queen. Tell me, what have you seen? The lust and the avarice, the bottomless, the cavernous greed. Is that what you see? Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me. Don't go. It's your happiness I want most of all, and for that I'd give anything at all. I'll give you the best of this for the most of all, and for that I'd give anything at all. Mercy. Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me. Don't go. Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me. Don't go, don't you go, don't you go, don't you go. I want to dedicate this song to one of my cousins, Kamali'i Hano. He's younger. He teaches me all the time about the importance of the land, being pono with the land. He's a student of one of our cousins, Keone Nunes, who also taught me the same. For years now, I go cruise with him out there, Halau. Keone is over there in Thailand now. But I learned by just hanging out there with them, when it comes to being Hawaiian, for standing for what's right, no need protest. Get your uhi. You want to be sovereign? Go learn about your family. Find out what designs you're supposed to wear. That's the best way to be sovereign. You want to be sovereign? Ku'i kalo. Grab a stone. Put that kalo on the board. And let everybody know who you are. So I dedicate this song to you, Bala Kamali'i, Cousin Keone. Ooh. 1,000 years, we're still here. Oh, 10,000.
Ikapono Hawaii Wama ke aokaina Ikapono Hawaii. If just for a day our kings and queens visit all these islands and saw everything, how will they feel about the changes of our land? Would you just imagine if they were around and saw hotels on their sacred ground? How will they feel about this modern city life? Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would stop to realize our land is in great, great danger now. How do they feel? Do they smile, sit content, or do they cry? Cry for the gods, cry for the people, cry for the land that gets taken away, and yet you find Hawaii. Wamo ke aokaina Ikapono Hawaii. Would you just imagine if they came back and saw telescopes and railroad tracks? How would they feel about this modern city life? Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would stop to realize our people are in great, great danger now. Tears would come from each other's eyes as they would stop to realize our EV are in great, great danger now. For all I've been blessed with in my life, there was an emptiness in me. I was imprisoned by the power of gold. With one fine touch, He set me free. Let the world stop turning, let the sun stop burning. Let them tell me love's not worth going through. If it all falls apart, I will know deep in my heart the only dream that mattered had come true. In this life, I was loved by you. For every mountain I have climbed, every raging river crossed, you were the treasure
that I long to find. Without your love, I would be lost. Let the world stop turning. Let the sun stop burning. Let them tell me love's not worth going through. If it all falls apart, I will know deep in my heart the only dream that mattered had come true. In this life, I was loved by you. In this life, I was loved by you. In this life, I was loved by Mahalo, you guys. We're going to take a short break. We want to thank first Brother Hanalei for having us here at the Hawaii Theater. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying yourselves this evening, wherever you are. Hope you live in aloha and feasting on it, you guys. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Life changed so fast.
During COVID, we've had a chance to think about what's really important in our lives.
The arts are an expression of what it's like to be human.
To feel, to help us make sense of our world. Does it mean anything if no one sees it?
Training and dedication are stronger than any virus.
We all need to express ourselves.
Keep doing the things that make you happy.
So when the lights come back up,
we'll all be ready.
Sweetwater is the ultimate resource for gear. If you're a seasoned pro or just like making music at home, we have the expertise, the passion, and the gear. At Sweetwater.com, choose from one of the largest selections of music instruments and pro audio gear anywhere. You name it, we probably carry it. And we'll play it, tune it, pack it, ship it right to your door for free. And just to sweeten the deal, every customer is paired with one of our expert sales engineers. So, get shopping and get playing at Sweetwater.com.
For the last 24 years, your nonprofit Historic Hawaii Theater has helped millions of people explore and experience the wonder of music, theater, and culture. From school plays to Broadway shows, from the Brothers Kaz to the Beach Boys, we've transported you from Hawaii to the moon and back. Won't you become a member today and help preserve this last remaining historic show palace? Go to hawaiitheater.com. Become a member today. We can't do it without your support. Mahalo.
Welcome back to the Moonlight Mele concert right here at the Historic Hawaii Theater, presented by Haka Entertainment, with a big mahalo going out to Sweetwater.com and Aloha Roadway Services. Like we said, we got the second half coming up, but before we jump back into the music, love to introduce you to the CEO and the man that runs the place over here, Gregory Dunn of the Historic Hawaii Theater. Talk story, Gregory.
Whoa, aloha, brother.
It's been a few.
Been a few. It's like, we've been on a roll. We
just had the children's education program in-house.
Yes.
They were here for 2 weeks where we had the keiki in. They learned how to make the sets. They did the sound. They helped with the lights. The only thing they didn't do, Donald wouldn't let them touch the cameras. He's a little protective like that. Yeah. But, you know, when we're able to have the kids in for the theater education program, it's one of the important things that the Hawaii Theater does in partnership with all the others in the community, help ensure that our children learn performing arts.
Yeah, it's super important. How long was the run?
It was 2 weeks.
God.
And they've been rehearsing. So this show, Moana Jr., it was originally slated to show last summer. So in the middle of the pandemic, couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Now that we're starting to get a little bit further along, even though we couldn't have live audiences, we were able to have the kids live stream the performance. And so they had the opportunity not only to do the play, but also to do it in front of the cameras. So they got an extra bonus this year.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Now, I can't believe March is almost come and gone. We're looking at April. What's in store here at the Hawaii Theater for the month of April?
So month of April, for sure, we have some really cool things coming up. So Epic Ohana is a nonprofit that's really near and dear to my heart. They work with Native Hawaiian families and children that are in the foster care program. And so they're doing a Voices of Hope concert. And so we're going to be doing a live stream of that to help raise money for their program, for their organization.
Nice.
And then we're also going to be featuring I'm a Bright Kid Foundation is coming in, and they're going to do another tribute to Ron Bright, our local wonderful master who passed away and is so key in the arts in Hawaii for the work that he did in Kaneohe at Castle Performing Arts.
Nice. Okay, so if folks want to find out more, how to stream, where to watch it, best place to do so.
HawaiiTheater.com. Best place.
And fancy
kind. And if you can't find it, at least check Hawaiian Music Live. You don't get enough credit for all the work you do in highlighting the local Hawaiian music scene and the artists, keeping folks out in front. It's like really amazing the work you folks do. So mahalo from us for the support.
Thank you so much for that. Gregory Dunn, everybody. Wow, we turn our attention to our wonderful musicians on stage here at the Hawaii Theater. Let's start off on the upright bass. This is Chris Lau. Chris, you along with your dad Milton have continued to put on the Hawaiian Slacky Guitar Festivals.
That is true.
Even last year in the crazy COVID time that we were happening, you guys went virtual with it. Was so happy to see it continue. Is that what's going to happen for this year?
Yes, but we have been working with all our original venues. So we're hoping we'll have a mix of in-person and broadcast.
Nice.
And like everyone else, we're probably going to continue to broadcast every festival for the rest of our days.
Yeah, because not only taking it to neighbor islands, but just here on Oahu, you guys were going ever.
Oh, yeah. We had, at one point, I think we did 5 festivals just on this island.
Yeah.
And then all the outer islands in mainland and Japan.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get the okay, we're going to go back and do it again.
So we
miss it so much.
It's great. For Oahu, this would be what number festival already? Gosh, how many years already?
39 this coming year.
Man, again,
I'm only 20, so
I was gonna say that. Started way before you were even born, man. Check out their Facebook page, their website as well for all the scoops on the Hawaiian Slacky Guitar Festival. Chris Lau, everybody. Speaking of the Slacky, we turn our attention to Stephen Inglis on that side, award-winning.
Hello.
Stephen, I gotta tip my cap to you because throughout all of last year, boy, you were on the virtual realm and going live and treating everybody to wonderful Slacky like every day.
For a while I did. Thank you for tuning in too. I appreciate your support.
No, I loved it. And you know which one that stood out to me big time was the Up on the Roof.
Yeah, I know they were just talking about
if you guys, if you didn't see it, it's on Facebook, so they can probably go back and
it's been a while, and it's been a couple of months, but that's my generous neighbors said, you know, as the pandemic went on, it was clear it was going to be virtual for a long time, but they got this garage roof in the back of Palolo where we live, the Metcalfs, my wonderful neighbor friends, and they said, would you be willing to do one from our roof? I said, yeah. as long as they don't fall through, but it should be okay. Went and did the dance on it for a while and tested it out, and it was good. So the beam's structurally strong, but yeah, it's super fun because it's just people can sit in their lanais or even the grass, and even some people would stop on the street while they're jogging and say, wave. But
Palolo Valley was appreciating
you know what I mean?
everything that you were doing, man.
No cops came, so it was good. We cut by the.
Yes. And speaking of live stream, I see you've gotten the Aloha Friday thing going back.
Yes, I've been doing that Friday mornings at 10 o'clock Hawaii time, which is now 1 o'clock West Coast, and get friends tune in from West Coast, East Coast, Ireland, sometimes Japan, but I don't know how that works mathematically with 10 a.m. now, but I think it's late someplace.
That's good stuff. And one more plug. You got a show coming up at Hawaiian Brian.
Yes, I've been with my electric. I also play electric guitar, rock and roll. I have a band called the Stephen Inglis Project, and we are playing on Thursday, April 8th at Crossroads at Hawaiian Brian's HB Social Club. And they've done a great job of getting the acrylic baffles on the stage and spacing all the tables out and HEPA filters and temperature checks and all the good protocols. So it's a good, safe place to hear good music. So thank you for that.
Yeah. And it's good to come together and play live, even if it's for cameras, but our tuning audience. This is, and I should have worn one hat today because I feel out of place over here. Right smack dab in the middle. This is Keale. I love this man. Of course, one of the most unmistakable voices here in Hawaii. I've told to him before, when he sings, you don't hear it, you hear it, but you feel every note that he sings. And I want to ask you, if you can, tell us a little bit your connection, of course, your family, brother is, Uncle Mo Keale. Tell us a little bit about your connection.
My mom is Uncle Mo's next oldest sister, and then Auntie Nani, who is Skippy Israel's mom, is their next oldest sister, and they had 4 other siblings, my Uncle Walt, who I was named for, has 2 sons, Bill Keale and Michael Keale. Mike plays over on Kauai.
Right, yes.
And my cousin Steven sings. I mean, there's no Keale that doesn't sing. There's one uncle who only sings every song in one note. Down here. Every note in church. Not so good, but I get like 19 pots at church. So, it blends. Somehow it just kind of spreads out.
Yeah.
But, that's my connection. I never really wanted to play music. I only watched music, until I was 35. Got my first ukulele the year before Uncle Mo passed. And he was able to bless that ukulele in August, and he passed that following April. And we moved home from Oregon. Was in California, Oregon all those years.
Right,
Only came back in 2001. And Uncle blessed the ukulele. I walked into the apartment we were staying, the condo, after doing a concert in Bend, Oregon. And he said, and of course, I have my ukulele sitting out there because I was like, I hope he notices. And that was the first thing. And he picked it up. First thing he did was he went inside and gave the ukulele ha. And then he played the ukulele for 4.5 hours. 4:30 I went to sleep. And that's when I first started thinking about playing ukulele, was at that time. And so, I have a late connection. But I always sang in church, so, even though I didn't know nothing about this right here, I still don't really know that much. I tell everybody God gave me a voice. He didn't give me fingers that are really good. So that's why I have these guys, to kind of live. So, anyway, seriously, that's
awesome stuff. And for our viewing audience who may not know Mo Keale, go and do your research and enjoy, because that man is a legend. And
South Sea Island Magic. That's the one.
Oh, man.
That's the best album, South Sea Island Magic.
Yeah.
My favorite.
All right. Well, let's continue off with the second half of Moonlight Mele, again presented by Haka Entertainment right here at the historic Hawaii Theater, along with Chris Lau and Stephen Inglis. Please welcome back Keale.
Thank you very much, brother. West Side song. Moa kaka no kaena ena me ke aloha Aikea ia kilawea no ka ea pono Hawaii o a kakano o ka ena me ke aloha Aikea ia kilawea no ka ea pono Hawaii wala i o kula ila'i no i ka e hukai kaulana o hanai a puni ke aloha o ka po'e wala i o kula ila'i no i ka e hukai kaulana o kanai a puni ke aloha o ka po'e pani ke kai halona Uhai ola o ka moana Manoa noa o mai Mano kalia o ke kupuna Uanai ke kai halona Uhai ola moana manoa noa o mai mano kalia o ke kupuna ai ano hoi o mai hawa ke kuana no ke aloha ai na mai ka moana Navahino alia aloha Aiano hoi o mai hawa Ke kuana no ke aloha Aina mai kapuana Navahino alia aloha This next song I wrote for, it's called So Island Style, and I wrote it actually for the houseless. I work as a kahu on the windward side, and even in Kailua, we have houseless all over Oahu, all over Hawaii. Kanaks are living down the beach, along with other people too. So I wrote this song just thinking about back in the days, I grew up in California. And then we would come home summer times and we'd camp. So we would come, we'd land at the airport, we'd go down to Papa's house down in Palolo. We'd drop all our stuff and we roll all the way out to Makua Beach. We'd go camp for like a month down at Makua Beach. A month of our summer was down Makua. Never stayed in Waianae, not one time. Never stayed in Nanakuli, never stayed in Waianae, Maili, Makaha. Even though Skippy and the house was over there, Makaha. We never stayed there because they're always camping. They camp for at least the summer, 3 months. They go home just for take shower and go do gigs, and then they come back to Makua. And so, Makua is where, kind of like my main, because of being away and being raised by Mexicans pretty much, yeah.
Makua was the place where I learned what it meant to be Hawaiian. We stayed on the beach and we just watch. We watch Keone Nunes and Moon and Chinky Mahoy and all of Daryl's boys out there practicing back in the day. Lydia's Halal, we watched them practice. And Makua was such a beautiful, wonderful place. It's still a beautiful and wonderful place, but the thing that's really rough now is, all the places where Kanaks used to go for recreate. It's kind of hard to go recreate when you see your family living down there in their cars. And so I wrote this song just to challenge us all, to remind us that what is becoming the island style of all these folks living down there has got to go. So we got to find more ways to fix that. But we still got to be Hawaiian. We still got to love our beaches. So it's a song called So Island Style.
Blown out of Kakaako by storm last night. Bishop Street's gonna be alright. The last of Grandpa's friends the war left behind. They took them all without a fight. Oh, they took them all and there was no fight. Mama's raising her kids in the shadow of a high rise. Her baby waves as we all drive by. It's so island style. Oh, Maoke Aokaina. Without the sun, you can count the stars there one by one. Uncle Skippy and his, they're still singing on the wind. We are camping down Makua tonight. From the mountains down to the sea, the water flowed from God to the trees. A sacred trust to the Maoli man. Fish from the ocean, color from the land. Oh, fish from the ocean, color from the land. They gave a few of us land and we towed the line. Still shaking down the beaches at night. It's so island style. Oh, Maoke Aokaina. Without the sun, you can count the stars there one by one. Uncle Skippy and his, they're still singing all the way. We are camping down Makua tonight. We are sleeping down Makua. We are dreaming now, Makua.
So glad we could be here tonight, you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody out there watching, aloha to you. This is our last song, a song called Bury Me. I wrote this song just thinking about all of our ancestors, you know. We're playing over here tonight, beautiful Hawaii Theater right behind us. And, you know, one of the things that I always hear talked about this series, oh, so sad, nobody in there. And I think to myself, come on, Hawaiians. What do you mean nobody in here? All our families are here, yeah? All our kupuna, all of our ancestors, all the folks have been with us. Tonight, Israel, not in the upper balcony, but he's out there, yeah? Skippy is out there. Uncle Mo is out there. My mom is out there. We never play alone. We never do. So anyway, I love playing here tonight. It's not empty. So I like to close with this song, a song called Bury Me. I wrote it a while back. Will they bury me with my head face down, with my feet pointing up to the sky? All the stars will swim right before my eyes. As round and round they go by. Will they bury me with my head face down, with my feet pointing up to the sky? All stars will swim right before my eyes. As round and round they go by. I will whisper every lonely name for the warriors who stand by, waiting for their voices to come home off the shelves where their sweet bones lie. If they should come across my circle, promise you'll put me away. I've got some haunting left inside of me. Look away, look away. They should come across my circle, promise you'll put me away. I've got some haunting left inside of me. Look away, look away. Will they bury me with my head face down, with my feet pointing up to the sky? All the stars will swim right before my eyes. As round and round they go by. Round and round they go by. Round and round they go by. So much. Oh wow, we're rolling. I was watching the clock, you guys. 6 o'clock. I was like, whoa, out, aloha. Catch you guys on the other side. Oh wow. Oh, we get 1 hour left. What time are we supposed to close? Okay, we're just gonna jam, you guys. Okay. Another Hawaiian song. When I moved back in 2001, I was the most haole keale you ever met. I didn't know nothing. All my aunties and uncles would call me and they'd tell me, hey, boy, come to my house. Bring manapua. And they would just talk to me. tell me stories, story after story, mostly on the west side. Now behind me in the auditorium, Uncle Glenn Keela, all those guys. I'll hang out with Cousin Keone Nunes, and they would set me straight every day. I still got a long way to go, but here's a Waianae song. Nani o kala, mauna kie kie, kala e hikile, aloha vale. Nani o kala, mauna kie kie, kala e hikile, aloha vale. Ili vale mai o ko una weale. Lole kawai, lole kaola. Ili vale mai o ko una weale. Ke kulaiwi wana ia mai aloha vale hulali lali hoe ke ake kulaiwi ohana pualena elena makoe Alai ka hele kuma mau mau makane hola makako akala ina makua makua Alai ka hele kuma mau mau makane hola makako akala ina makua English, you guys. Kama mua o lahi lahi, maka ala nui. Wana ia mai, aloha vale. Kama mua o lahi lahi, maka ala nui. Wana ia mai, aloha vale. Wana ia mai, aloha vale. Wana ia mai, aloha vale. So, this is a song that one of my aunties, at first, when I learned it, one of my aunties, Auntie Emalia Likayan, I learned it her style, and it actually was a song that her mother wrote. And, you know, I got to be careful.
Gotta be careful because I remember one time asking Ile, my cousin, I told her, how come you guys don't get more Ni'ihaw songs over here? Give them away. Give me some. She said to me, you know what, a Ni'ihaw song, get 11, 12 verses. Nobody likes singing all the verses. So you cannot have the song. You cannot have the song and only sing 3 verses. You cannot leave half the song behind. So anyway, this is a song. I do only 1 verse of the song that has about 8 verses in it. Only because the daughter only sang her favorite verse, my auntie. It was my mom's best friend over on Ni'ihaw. She was actually living at the time, Kikaha. And she would sit there on the shore because she was raised plenty of her life over there, and then she got sick and couldn't live on Ni'ihaw because Ni'ihaw is camping every day. That's what it is camping all the time. So if you get any kind of illness, you got to move to Kauai. And so she did, and she would sing this song, looking at the island of Ni'ihaw from the beach, in her wheelchair. And she liked to just only sing 1 verse, so this is a song called Uanani Ni'ihaw. Beautiful is Ni'ihaw, my island. Auntie's over here behind me too. Uanani Ni'ihaw Kuaina Aelana Ikabelona Akala Uanani Ni'ihaw Kuaina Aelana Ikabelona Akala Uanani Ni'ihaw Kuaina Aelana Ikabelona Akala Kala kau mai makaigila Olino na ige ana ulu Na ulu kaula na iga papa Oipo mauana me ke aloha Uanani Ni'ihaw e kualoha Kala kau mai makahigila Olino na ige ana ulu Na ulu kaula na iga papa Oipo mauana me ke aloha Uanani Niho Ekualoha Uanani Niho Ekualoha